Alright everyone, so today we're going to be talking about a page redirect here. This isn't actually something that you want to do unless you have to do it. And what I mean by that is, let's say that you want to create a landing page for your website. I would not go about doing it this way. You're going to want to make it inclusive and make it look like the same style as your website, and then you press the enter button or you press the nav bar. But here, this page is specifically a 404 landing page, and what I mean by that is we can go into the .htaccess file in the web root. Now, whenever you're hosting a web server, they all have to have htaccess, okay? Now, all we have to do is put one line of code in our htaccess file, okay? And it's this, okay? Error document 404.404.html. So this is literally the line of code, okay? So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have a file on our web root called htaccess. Now that htaccess file is going to be, usually if you have an Apache server, it's going to be in var www, okay? And if you have like a GoDaddy server, it's going to be in the public HTML file, okay? Now, the other thing is that if you're using a web viewer online, okay, you're using like a cPanel or something, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into Options and then Show Hidden Files, okay? And this option could also be under View. So each cPanel is going to be a little different. All of the little admin panels, the control panels, they're going to be a little bit different, but we want to be able to see hidden files because we're looking for this file, htaccess. Now, once we get into this file, there might not be anything in there. If you have gzip on, there's going to be some gzip code. If you have if you have code that will automatically set cache control for your browser, that's going to be there. So you're just going to want to find a new line and paste this. Now, you're going to want to change that to HTML because our area document is HTML. So what this does is it says error document 404.404 HTML. What that does is it links anyone to this page. Now this page is also going to have to go in your web root, in your web directory, okay? So this one would be called 404 without landing. So let's make that a little easier to understand. Okay, so that page is called 404.html, and this htaccess says basically we're going to create our 404 error document as this page. So we're specifying, telling the user where to go if they have a 404 landing page. Now, why would a 404 landing page even be displayed? Well, let's say that a user goes to yourwebsite.com/ some random text. Now that could be anything, essentially any text that is not an actual file on your server will redirect to this page here. So what that means is if I go to your website or yourcompany.com, I have it listed here as company name. So yeah, if I go to companyname.com, see this is an actual page on the website about. But if we go to companyname.com/ I don't know, some random gibberish like this, right? Then what that will do is that will send us to this 404 page here. And this line of code in htaccess tells us that. Okay, so now that we've gotten past that, I know I kind of reiterated myself a lot explaining htaccess, but it's something that you need to understand. So how is this 404 page going to help us when you're switching your website to a new location? Well, on Google, they're going to crawl your website, and yes, they will update the crawl, but for the time being, they may not update the crawl, and they may have old links. So what you do is you create this page here, and once you compress it, okay, you're going to look for an HTML compressor, and we're looking for full compressor, so we're looking for something like this. Once we compress this and paste this here, okay, and hit compress, oops, oh, let's see, okay, yeah, there's the compress. So once we get the compressed code, the page speed insight score for this page is 98%. So this is an extremely quick web page, okay? Now, I don't know what the score is without it compressed, but I would highly recommend that you compress it, okay? So you're going to want to use this text fixer tool and compress your code once you're done with it. This page, I'll include this actual 404 page that you can use. I'll include a link to that. So let me show you, what does this page do once we have it. Well, it says welcome. Click below to enter our website. If you click enter, it will go to the home page of your new website. Okay, um, and then you have all this other stuff. You have all the other navigations for the pages on your website, and then also, if it gets nice and small, it will show the mobile nav bar. Okay, because this is a Bootstrap website. So this is a simple solution to. So let's say, let me give you an example of how this would be used. So we moved websites, and all the old URLs are still there. So we're saying our company name is company name, right? So if I went to companyname.com slash, and let's say there was a page on the old website called testimonials. Yeah, testimonials. If I went to this website here, it would take me to this page here. Even though this page doesn't exist, this is a landing page for us, and now it says welcome, click below to enter the website, and now they can actually enter the website or browse things through the navigation, or even just go to the home page from here or here. So there's two ways to click on it. Now, the great thing about this little landing page is that this can work as your 404 page, and if anyone ever goes to any website, any old link or any non-working link, or even if they go to companyname.com slash, I don't know, some ridiculous text, something like this, or, they want like help or something, then it will take them to this page. So this is a 404 page, and a 404 page is perfect for redirecting old browser caching links. So I hope you learned something today, and yeah, the code is in the description if you want to use it on your own website, if you want to modify it or look at it. Yeah, it's all optimized. If you look at the source code, all this code is perfectly written. As far as it loads the document type first, and then the language, the char set. It's not crawled. Okay, it sets the viewport, the title of the page, the style sheet, and the favorite icon. And then down here we have all of the Bootstrap JavaScript includes. Okay, these are included at the end of the page because the content needs to be seen before the functionality is used. So that's why we include script at the end of the page. So this is probably as fast a page as it can be unless we were to actually inline a lot of the CSS and JavaScript code, which is just not practical for a small little page like this. We don't need to go that ham. Anyways, yeah, I hope you learned something. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos.